Hey guys, it's Emma here again, just updating you on my surgery recovery. I know I said I was going to do a video at 6 weeks, but I haven't. It's actually been quite a while since my last one. It's now 12 weeks, so 3 months since my surgery. Uh, so, at the 6 week mark, I had my post-op appointment. And pretty much they said that everything was going really well. My surgeon was really happy with how things were healing. Pretty much they just told me the kinds of things that I could do now. Like they said that I could go to the gym and do yoga and also swimming. I'd actually, in my last video, I mentioned that I was actually doing some exercises in the pool. So after that appointment, I decided to start swimming laps since they said that it was fine. They told me that in 4 months that I could start playing ball sports, so netball and soccer and things like that. And then at the 1 year mark, they said that's when the spine is fully fused and you can do contact sport and I guess go to theme parks and do the rides there. Actually at 6 weeks, which is the recommended or expected recovery period, I went back to uni, straight back to uni, which is 3 days a week. I was really scared about that. Yeah, because, for the past 6 weeks I was just staying at home, taking it really easy, just laying down and watching movies. And most classes are 2 hours each, so I was a bit scared, but it actually went better than expected. I organised to see a disability advisor at my uni, just in case anything went wrong. I organised a note taker for one of my classes, so I didn't have to attend all of them. And they made a nice little education plan for me. Put a few exam adjustment recommendations on there, so that will be useful. And I was taking just a small cushion to put behind my back on the seats, because the seats are really bad at my university. They're quite hard. And my back didn't feel really good on the seats. So also at 6 weeks I started to drive as well. Got back to driving and everything was fine. Maybe the first time that I drove it felt a little bit strange because I hadn't done it in such a long time. But and I couldn't fully turn my head all the way around to look for some of the cars. So that might have been a bit dangerous, but in time that got better. So at around 6 to 10 weeks, probably my shoulders have just been really aching a lot. That's really the main problem. And at 7 weeks I went back to my part-time job, which is waitressing. I only started with just a small 4-hour shift to see how it went, and I think it went really well. I've done some closing shifts since then, and there's a few tasks that I'm limited in, I can't do everything. Some things I have to get other staff members to do, but hopefully that improves with time and eventually I'll be able to do everything I was able to do before. I can't lift things that are too heavy, and I'm still struggling putting on shoes, tying up laces, putting on socks, that type of thing. But in saying that, before I had my surgery I had really bad flexibility and my hamstrings are really tight, so that might be just because of that. But I'm going to see a physio actually tomorrow to see what maybe they can loosen the pain in my shoulders and maybe help get my hamstrings a bit more flexible. Yeah, so pretty much at probably 5 or 6 weeks, we started using some bio oil and cream, rubbing that into my scar. I'll show you how my scar is progressing now. I don't know if the quality is very good in this video, so you might not be able to see it that well. Alrighty, so right now, well, pretty much for the past 6 weeks, really, I've just been doing normal daily living things, you know, going to uni, work, studying, spending time with friends. Actually, I even have been to 2 concerts. I went to Eminem and Bruno Mars. They were really good. And everything is pretty great now. Like, I'm sleeping fine. Sitting is fine. I mean, I'm able to sit a lot longer than I was before. Before it was probably only, you know, like 15 minutes. Now I'm sitting in 2-hour classes and that kind of thing. Sometimes they're one after the other, so 4 hours of sitting with breaks in between. Before I mentioned that breathing was really tight, but that's completely fine and normal now. And I actually mentioned that sneezing really hurt, and you know, you could feel a bit of the metal, but that's all fine now. I do have a lump in the middle of my spine, which I'm a little bit unsure about. It just feels like, you know, like the spine or vertebrae pieces. Before my surgery, you used to be able to feel my spine. It used to stick out a lot. But after my surgery, I couldn't feel that. And now this lump's there, but it's just in the middle part of my back. The upper part and the lower part, there's no lumps. So I'm not sure what that is. Hopefully it's nothing to worry about. I'm thinking of ringing the surgeon just to check and make sure that that's all okay. Yeah, that's about it. Things have been going really, really well, and I'm really happy with the results. From my last video, yeah, it was very painful the first 6 weeks, but the body's pretty amazing. It can do amazing things. That's about it now, and I'm not sure when I'll upload my next video, but I just thought I'd let you guys know on how things are going at 3 months. Alright, bye.